Hi, welcome to my channel, The Divine Storm 369 Tarot. Thank you for joining me. This is a reading for the Divine Feminine energy. Okay, so please keep in mind, these readings can be very detailed and only take what resonates with you. Use your intuition to guide you through the messages to see if it fits or if it doesn't. Information for personal and private readings are down below each video in the description box below. They are delivered to your email within 24 to 48 hours via private YouTube link, and you do have the ability to answer specific questions. Okay, so tonight we are getting a message for the Divine Feminine energy. This is a message. What does Spirit want the Divine Feminine to know? Okay, what message do you need to hear? All right, that's what we're asking Spirit. And let's go ahead and get our cards here. Spirit, what message does the Divine Feminine need to know? Wow. You guys, I have to be 100% honest with you right now, because this is the second time that I have recorded this. And actually, I might add a little clip in here so you guys can see it, because my cat was jumping all over the place. Okay, and I decided to just restart the whole reading because it was crazy in here, because my kitten was like jumping all over the desk, and then they jumped on my computer. And so I'm like, okay, I just got to restart this. But this is the exact same card that came out before, Divine Feminine. I am not joking with you. This is, wow. So first of all, it is a number 15. Okay, so you might be resonating with the number 15 or the number 6. All right. 15 always reminds me of Capricorn energy, but I have to say, I don't feel very much earth in this card. What I feel from this card is air, and I feel water. So Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising energies. Those are the energies I'm picking up from this specific card. And obviously, I feel there's a message here. I feel that someone is trying to reach out to their Divine Feminine. I do feel that there is a distance between you, a great distance. So this could be a mental distance, an emotional distance. It could be a physical distance between you. But I am picking up that there has been a great distance between you. And I feel that there's been distance between you for quite some time. So maybe you literally live quite a long way from each other. Or maybe it's just been quite a long time since you've talked to this person. Okay, but either way, there is distance. And I do feel this longing across that distance, wanting to close the distance and close the gap. And I'm seeing water, a lot of water. So I feel like someone could live on the beach or by a river, by a body of water. But I feel this is really beachy, to be honest with you. So I'm feeling like maybe you have memories with this person on the beach. Maybe you met them on the beach, or someone lives near a beach or near a body of water. I'm also seeing in this little bottle here, there's a telephone in it. Do you guys see that? It's like an old style rotary telephone. Do you guys remember those? I'm old enough to remember these because my grandma had one of those. Have you guys ever used one? They're so different from a cell phone, or even landline phones that, you know, maybe you have seen, depending on how old you are. Sorry about the focus. There we go. But anyways, I feel that someone is trying to reach out to their Divine Feminine. There's been a distance. There's been a separation, and someone wants to close that separation, close that distance. Someone is trying to get a message to their divine feminine, and I feel that they cannot get that message to them. I feel that they have tried calling. I feel that they have tried reaching out in other ways to no avail. Okay, so now this message is coming through me to their divine feminine. Okay, so I'm feeling that very strongly. I also keep hearing you changed your number. You changed your number. So I don't know if someone changed their phone number or something like that to where their masculine isn't able to reach out to them the way that they always did before. Okay, so that's an additional message for someone. I also feel with this card, there has been a separation, and during the separation, I feel that emotions were very bottled up. They weren't expressed. They weren't told. They weren't spoken. They were shoved deep down inside of your heart. Those feelings, those tears, those emotions were swallowed, okay, and pushed down and pushed back, and they were not expressed. And so I just feel this pushing down of emotions and all of these things that are wanting to be said that you were never able to say, and reaching out to say those things and getting a wrong number, getting a disconnected number, something like that. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. I'm also seeing a starfish. I don't know if that resonates with anyone. But to me, a starfish is about protection. It's about faith as well, and magic. Okay, and the magic that your faith can accomplish, just believing in yourself, believing in, whatever it is, just that belief is very magical. Okay, we got soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate that wanted to come out here. So this is a soulmate twin flame relationship. It is a divine feminine, divine masculine relationship that we have here. Okay, and someone is wanting to reach out to their divine feminine because they know now that they are their soulmate. And I feel that they had questions about this before. Okay, during the separation, I do feel someone had questions if this was really their twin flame, if this was really their soulmate, if this was really the relationship that they wanted to settle down in. Okay, I do feel like they held back a lot of these questions. But it is during the separation and the distance between you that this person has realized you are 100% their soulmate. And I'm just feeling this person's deep sense of longing deep in their heart and their soul, in every inch of their body, longing for their soulmate, longing to bridge that gap, longing to reach out and to speak what they have been holding in for so long and not being able to. And so I just feel this sinking feeling when they're not able to reach their feminine. Okay, so someone is trying so hard to get in contact with their divine feminine, to tell them, I know now that you are my soulmate. I know this for a fact. Okay, so let's see what other cards we have here. Okay. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Divine Feminine watching this reading? I just saw 1515. So I don't know if someone's been seeing 1515. Okay, but I just saw that image like flashed before my eyes. And I do feel like that's a clarification. 1515 is a new beginning, okay? But it's also about movement, action, change, okay? Something that you're used to right now, changing. We have Sophia. Okay. And this card is about a divine plan. It's about wisdom, intelligence within, and your destiny. Okay? See? So there is destiny here between this feminine and this masculine. And yes, it is true that destiny is always in your own hands. Your fate is always in your own hands. But sometimes there is a divine plan, especially when you're speaking about twin flames. And you know, it's your choice to follow that divine plan or not. It's your choice to follow your purpose or not. That is our choice. That is our divine will. And I feel in the past, this masculine has decided not to follow their purpose, not to be with their divine feminine, not to follow their divine plan. And they made a lot of unwise choices. This is what they're telling me. They're saying, I made mistakes. I said things and I did things that was very unwise. They just said, I was stupid. That's what they said. I was stupid and I made stupid decisions. They're telling me I went against my destiny. I went against my divine plan, my life purpose, which is connected to my soulmate. So this is the masculine's energy that is speaking to me right now for their divine feminine, because they want to deliver this message. They have a message here that they have been trying to deliver. So with the Sophia card, it's also about creation, creating something new. Okay. And I feel this masculine wants to create something new with their soulmate. I also feel this masculine wants their feminine to know that they have been through a learning period, okay, that they have found some sense of wisdom, that they have found some sense of purpose in your connection that they feel they had lost at some point along the way. All right, let's get another card here. Okay, which one stayed flipped over? Andromedans. So, sorry about the focus, you guys. You might resonate with Andromedan starseed energy. You both could be starseeds. And you know, this card is about autonomy. It's about free will and manifestation. And about choosing. And this masculine is saying we all have free will. And in the past, I chose to make stupid decisions. I was not smart. Okay, I went against my divine plan. I was stubborn. So this was a very stubborn masculine. Okay, and they're saying I had to find that spiritual intelligence. I had to find that spiritual wisdom inside of me and learn how to connect with it. And I do believe this masculine is connected to the Andromedans, and I believe the feminine is connected to the Andromedans, at least the ones in this reading. Okay, and when this masculine lost their way, when they got off of their path, when they chose not to follow their divine plan, the Andromedans, their star ancestors, decided to help them. Okay, and to help guide them to making the right decisions to manifest their divine plan in front of them. And it wasn't as if they made those decisions for them. They were helping them to learn, helping them to see. I feel this masculine would go to sleep and they would dream of space. They would dream of galaxies. They would see spinning galaxies and stars. They would see all kinds of symbols in sacred geometry in front of their eyes. Okay, and this was the Andromedans putting wisdom within them and actually reawakening their sacred knowledge and wisdom that they already had within their spirit. So all of these symbols, all of these things that they were seeing in their dreams was actually just reawakening the knowledge and the wisdom that they already had within them. And so now this person seems a lot wiser, and they feel more intelligent, more wiser, and they're ready to go after their soul's purpose, their divine plan. They're ready to reconnect with their divine feminine, with their soulmate. But they cannot reach them. They cannot reach them. I also feel that a lot of people tried to keep this divine feminine and this divine masculine apart. And I specifically feel like the divine masculine's mother was specifically an issue in this relationship. I find that, there really is, I think, a link between divine masculine energies and very toxic and karmic mothers. A lot of divine masculine energies have karmic mothers, and I feel like it has something to do with healing that karmic ancestral wound and that karmic ancestral bloodline. And because they are the divine masculine, or because they are the divine feminine, they are tasked with that. And so a lot of times they are born to a very karmic person, but it is because they are tasked with healing the bloodline. And so that very karmic and toxic mother will inflict all of those karmic wounds onto them in order for them to be healed for their bloodline, right? For their generational precedents. Okay. And I'm picking that up for this masculine, but again, you can take what resonates. Okay. Again, these readings do have a tendency to get very highly detailed. So just take what resonates. All right. And I do try to keep them, as general as possible, but let's be honest, that's not really any fun for anyone, is it? But personal readings are much more detailed, okay, and specific to you. So let's go ahead and take a look at this message in a bottle. Spirit, tell me more about this message in a bottle. Okay. Yep. We got pathways, and it did come out in reverse. So again, this masculine had turned away from their divine plan. And I'm picking up Egypt, like very Egyptian vibes here. So I really feel like you had a past life with this masculine in Egypt. Okay, that could have been your first lifetime on this earth as an Andromedan starseed. So whoever this is for, you resonate with the Andromedan starseeds. You resonate with Egypt. Okay, you might remember some of this, some of your past life. And I think that if you look at Egyptian symbology, that would bring back a lot of memories through your Akashic records, is what Spirit is telling me. So this masculine wants to open up a new pathway to their divine feminine. So not only were they receiving a lot of ancient wisdom and knowledge about themselves and about their divine purpose about their path, they were also receiving glimmers and remnants of their past life in Egypt with their feminine. So not only did this symbology bring back their memories of their life purpose, okay, it also brought back memories of their past life. All right, we have inner child. It came out in reverse. So I feel, again, this masculine was really burdened with the task of having to heal an entire generational line from a toxic generational curse. Okay, they were tasked with this. And I feel that their childhood wasn't easy. They have a lot of childhood and inner child healing to do. But they definitely have opened up the pathway to that. They have opened up a gateway to that, and they find themselves feeling more connected to the universe, more connected to spirit, more connected to their feminine. I think they want to share with you how much they've grown, how much they have learned, and how much they have healed. I feel for this masculine, they really have blocked out a lot of their inner child for a very long time. And for the feminine, because you are twin flames, you may have done this as well. And so your inner child here is trying to get a message to you as well. All right. So your inner child is telling you that your inner child is also a soulmate. Okay. They're a friend. They're a soulmate. They're one that's with us forever. Okay. And they also want to give you a message. So let's take a look at what that message could be. And I'm actually going to get one of my inner child healing cards. So I'm going to pause and grab that. Okay, so for the Divine Feminine, what message is your inner child trying to get through to you? What does your inner child want to tell you? Okay. So we have, in the past, you felt the need to be perfect to your caretakers. So I feel like there's still a wound here, a childhood wound for you, to where you didn't feel good enough to the people that loved you and were supposed to care about you. You always felt the need to do better, to be better, or to be perfect. You could not accept your own flaws, and you felt that others could not accept your flaws either, because I feel that it's like your caretakers, your parents, whatever it was, they expected you to have no flaws, to be perfect. And this could be parents that were very, very strict, okay? That just could not accept the normal get up and try again type of energy that everyone goes through. Just expecting you to be perfect from the get-go and not really fully accepting you, flaws and all. And I think that you have a hard time accepting yourself because of that still to this day. And Spirit really wants you to be aware of that. So Spirit is asking you to embrace all of your imperfections and all of your characteristics that are your true self. Okay, and Spirit is also reminding you, your soulmate, your masculine, they embrace your imperfections. They have never asked you to be perfect. They have never told you need to be better or do something better, right? Because they actually see your imperfections and they like your imperfections. They love you for who you are. They embrace all of your imperfections, all of your flaws, all of your perfections as well. And because that is the true you, that is your characteristics, okay? And some of the things, what Spirit is telling me right now is some of the things that you see as like imperfections and flaws are things that others see as kind of like cute and quirky about your characteristics or traits. So Spirit wants you to accept yourself, embrace yourself, even those parts of you that you don't feel comfortable showing, expressing, or loving. Okay, because other people surely do see it and love you for it anyways. So that's what Spirit wants you to be aware of as well. Okay, so let's take a look at the soulmate card and get a clarifier for that. See what other messages we have here for the Divine Feminine. So let's see. I think that you have asked the question if this is your soulmate or not. You may have also been trying to manifest your soulmate into your life. Okay, that's what Spirit is telling me. So yeah, you're trying to manifest your soulmate into your life. Okay, and this soulmate is trying to come back into your life, but it's like they're not able to. There's like a blockage in the communication. They can't reach you. So they may be trying to reach you through your consciousness, through your dreams, through telepathy, trying to reach out to you. So you might be getting telepathy from this person. You might be, look, I'm seeing the yin yang too. You might be seeing the yin yang everywhere because your person is seeing the yin yang in their dreams, which does signify divine feminine, divine masculine energy. It signifies yin and yang. It signifies light and dark. It signifies so many things. But it also signifies that with your divine masculine, there's a little piece of them with you all of the time. And with your divine feminine, there's a little piece of you with them all of the time. Just like in the yin and yang, see the little tiny circles within the circle. Okay, that is the little piece of the opposite element that is entwined and with it all of the time, right? That is you and your masculine. You are always entwined. You are always together. You are always with each other, entwined spiritually all of the time. And that's what this card is trying to tell you. And so this masculine is trying to reach out to you through telepathy. And I feel like you're seeing images. I feel this masculine doesn't know how to communicate like in words through telepathy yet. This is someone who's newly spiritually awakened. So I feel that they communicate with you through images. And I feel that they're sending you the yin and yang image. If this is not something that you're seeing in a dream or a vision, you could just be seeing the yin and yang image everywhere you look. And this is because your consciousness is subconsciously receiving that image from your divine masculine. And so it's automatically in your surroundings, your physical surroundings, picking that image up like anywhere it is. It will consciously, unconsciously pick it up sooner than everything else because you're being sent that image. So therefore that image is more likely to stand out to you against any surroundings. It's something that you will recognize and notice. So it could be any of those things, but you are seeing the yin yang. And this is because they are trying to get through to you. They're trying to reach out to you. Okay, so let's get a clarifier. I really still can't believe the same card came out again. Wow. Someone really, really wants to get this message to you, Divine Feminine. I'm seeing the number 4 as well. Okay. So I think that with this card, with consciousness, your masculine is trying to reach out to you telepathically, but it's like they don't feel capable and they don't feel that it's getting through. Okay, so they're saying, I don't feel like it's getting through. They feel very mentally frustrated with not being able to deliver their message. But I think it is coming through, but it's coming through in visuals because that's what they're sending. They're sending visuals instead of words. Okay, let's get another card here. Yeah, but I also think that meeting you and actually the breakup that you have went through, I think actually in some way it expanded their consciousness. Okay, we have emerging. So there is a divine plan that is created just for you. It is emerging. There is wisdom emerging. There is intelligence within that is emerging and coming forth. And this new consciousness for your masculine. There is destiny that is emerging. Okay, the pathways of destiny opening up. Wow, this is like something else. This is like really something else, this reading. You guys have a huge, huge destiny together. And I think that's why it was so, like so many people tried to come in between you, because this is like such an important mission, such an important destiny. I feel like part of your destiny is bringing forth this new consciousness in the spirit of humanity. Like you guys are some of the front runners of exploring like the new frontiers of consciousness. Like it's something like this. It's something really wild and interesting. So I'd love to hear what that's about. Okay, so let's go ahead and get another card. Okay, we got two. Why do you want to walk away and not work it out? So this person, because they can't get a hold of you, they believe you're just done with them, like you've just cut off communication, that you've totally walked away, that you do not want to work it out with them, that you do not want to talk to them. And this is why they're feeling so mentally frustrated right now. We have check in with your intuition. What is your higher self telling you? So their intuition is telling them that that's not true. But their mind is convincing them that you don't want to speak to them, that you want to walk away, that you have taken all steps to cut off communication from them. But yet their intuition is telling them something else. The thing about this masculine, they don't quite know how to listen to their intuition yet. Okay, but their higher self is guiding them. And Spirit wants you to know their higher self is guiding them. So what is their higher self guiding them towards? So their higher self is telling them that they're really, really proud of them and that they should really be proud of themselves, because every day their higher self sees them becoming a better version of them, a better version of themselves emerging, okay? A more divine version, a more wise version. And so this better version of consciousness coming forth as well, their perception. And so their higher self really wants them to know they're so, so proud of them. So, so proud of them. And I feel like they get discouraged, you know, because they can't reach their feminine, and their higher self is just trying to encourage them, trying to keep their spirits up, keep their vibration high, and just wants them to know how proud their higher self is of them. Okay. All right, so let's see if there's any more messages for this divine feminine. Okay. Okay. All right, so we have release, radical acceptance, and surrender can help you let go. And then leap of faith, it's safe to make the move you're considering. So I think Spirit really wants them to let go of fear, to let go of doubt. And this is true for the Divine Feminine too. Spirit is asking you to let go of fear, let go of doubt. Just release it and take that leap of faith, okay? And the leap of faith entails letting go of the fear, letting go of the doubt, trusting and having faith that you are protected, that your path is yours, your destiny is yours in this universe, that it is protected, that you will reach it. It's safe to believe and it's safe to take that leap of faith. And whatever move you're considering taking, Feminine, you need to hear this especially. It's safe to make that move. Spirit wants you to take that move. Just release any fear that you have over that. You've been thinking about going forward with something here, and Spirit's giving you the green light, the thumbs up. You should go for it. Okay? So that's another message you need to hear. So whether that is job related, relationship related, whatever that means to you, only you know what that means. You're the one contemplating and considering it. Okay, it's gonna be different for a lot of you. We got teaching and learning. We got hello from heaven. And we got find the blessings in your current situation, Krishna. So with teaching and learning here, Spirit is asking you to keep an open mind, okay? This relationship, you may have shut it out of your heart, shut it out of your mind because you believed that it wasn't going anywhere, that it wasn't going forward. And maybe you really love this person and wanted it to work, but because you believed that to continue with it was just opening yourself up to rejection or a possibility of rejection, you have shut it down. Okay, and so Spirit is saying keep an open mind about this connection. You never know what's going to happen here. But I also think that Spirit wants you to be aware that in this relationship, in your twin flame journey specifically, I feel that you have been a teacher for your masculine. Okay, he has been learning from you in different ways, and you have, in a lot of different ways, acted as a spiritual teacher to them. Okay, and so Spirit is recognizing that, and their soul thanks you for that as well. Also you could be like a teacher in real life. Okay, like in your everyday work life. We have hello from heaven. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of any worries and feel their loving blessings. So again, we have ancestor energy coming out here. This masculine is tasked with breaking a very heavy ancestral curse. Okay, and I do feel that there's ancestors through his line that have died with this curse or because of this curse. Okay, and he's breaking it. Is what I'm getting here. He's tasked to break it. And that's actually a blessing. It's a blessing for generations to come. But I'm also getting that for the feminine, you may have recently lost someone. Okay, and I think that you're worried about them. You're worried about where they are. Like you're worried about how they are. And your loved ones are coming through, okay? And they want you to know that they are in a very beautiful place, a very high vibrational place, a place that a lot of people would consider to be heaven or feels like heaven, and that they are doing just fine, okay? That you don't have to worry about them, and they want you to know, don't worry about me. Please let go of any worries that you have, and they want you to know that they're blessing you, okay? That they are leaving you blessings. So probably look around you. You will probably see a sign that they are around you, okay? My grandma, she passed away a few years ago, and every time I see a dime it reminds me that my grandma is around. And about a year ago, I literally saw a dime fall out of thin air, like literally out of thin air on my daughter's lap. And she was sitting in a chair and it just fell out of thin air on top of her lap. Okay. And she was actually sitting in my grandma's chair last year when we were at her house after she passed away. So, that's just a personal experience that I've had, to, let you know those blessings and those hellos can come in all different forms. So keep an eye out. Notice patterns, notice synchronicities. Your loved ones are trying to get your attention and they want to say hi to you and they want to let you know that they are okay. All right. So yeah, they're like, please, we've left you so many messages. Please find them. Find the blessings around you. So it could be something as simple as a dime. Like my grandma saying hi. She would, because before she passed away, she would always say when she saw a dime that it was her dad who had passed away. And so, it's kind of like she carried that on. And so yeah. Find your current blessings. Find your little hellos from heaven, because your loved ones are really reaching out there and wanting you to find their little hellos and reassurances, okay? All right, so we're going to get one more message for the Divine Feminine. Okay, look at this beautiful card. I love it. So this is a message for you, feminine. Okay? I'm thinking of you this very moment, right now. You are on someone's mind. Right now, this moment, as I'm speaking these words, you are on someone's heart. And just the thought of you brings a smile to someone's face and fills them with so much light and love. Someone wants you to know that they love you. And you know what? I don't even feel like it's a someone. I feel like spiritually there's a lot of people trying to tell you that they love you, feminine. Your loved ones from heaven on the other side, your divine masculine, all want you to know that they're thinking of you right now and that your love has done nothing but fill them with light and love. And that you are loved. You are very, very loved by your masculine and by your loved ones. Okay? So that is the message that I have for you. I hope that it could help someone out there, resonate with someone out there. Please leave me a comment down below and let me know if you enjoyed the reading. You could also subscribe to let me know that you enjoyed the reading as well. I also have a thanks button down below. And again, if you are interested in a personal reading, all that info is always in the description box. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.